Cardinal Luis Antonio Tagle, a name synonymous with compassion. He hails from the Philippines, a vibrant heart of global Catholicism. His journey is one of service. He has always listened to the people. His humility shines brightly. A pastor first, a prince of the church second, he understands the struggles of the ordinary. This understanding shapes his every word. He is often called the Asian Francis. This comparison speaks volumes. A church that goes out to the peripheries. A church that embraces the marginalized. Cardinal Tagle embodies this spirit. His smile can disarm. His words can inspire profound change. He carries a message of hope, a message the world needs to hear. His background is rich in pastoral experience. He served as Archbishop of Manila, a sprawling city of contrasts. These realities touched his soul. They informed his theological reflections. The setting was significant, a recent gathering in Rome. Church leaders were present. Discussions on the Church's path forward under the nascent pontificate of Pope Leo XIV. The air was filled with anticipation. What direction would the Church now take? Cardinal Tagle rose to speak. His demeanor was calm yet firm, his message clear and direct. The Church must walk with the wounded. These words hung in the air. Not sit with the powerful, a simple sentence, yet so profound, it cut through the complexities. It went straight to the heart of the gospel. Jesus walked with the sinner, the outcast. He did not seek worldly power. He sought to heal, to include, to love. This was Tagle's powerful reminder. This statement, made in late May 2025, resonated with urgent clarity. These words landed with immense force, especially among those on the margins. The poor, the displaced, the forgotten. They heard a voice speaking for them. They felt seen, understood, and valued. In a world that often ignores their plight, the Church, through Tagle, was saying, "We are with you." This message is life-giving. It is a source of profound hope. It rekindles faith in institutions. The statement arrived at a critical juncture. Pope Francis had passed on April 21st, 2025. His papacy championed the poor. Now, with Pope Leo XIV, questions arose. Would this focus continue with such vigor? Cardinal Tagle's words provided reassurance. They affirmed a continuity of compassion, a commitment to social justice. This was vital for so many who looked to the Church for advocacy. For LGBTQ+ Catholics often feeling alienated, Tagle has been a voice of pastoral care. His call to walk with the wounded includes those wounded by exclusion or by harsh condemnations. It suggests a church that listens, a church that seeks to understand before it seeks to judge. The response was immediate and overwhelming. From Manila to Nairobi, from Sao Paulo to Seoul, ordinary Catholics felt a surge of affirmation. Social media lit up with Tagle's quote, translated into countless languages, shared with heartfelt endorsements. "This is the Church I believe in," many wrote. "He speaks the truth of the gospel." His words became a rallying cry for a more merciful and just church. In the Philippines, his homeland, the support was particularly fervent. Parishes discussed his statement. Prayer groups offered thanks for his courage. He is a source of national pride. But more than that, a spiritual father who understands their joys and sorrows. His call to walk with the wounded resonated deeply in a nation familiar with struggle and with profound, resilient faith. From Africa, bishops and lay leaders alike praised Cardinal Tagle's prophetic stance. They saw it as an encouragement for their own work with the poor and with those affected by conflict. Beyond borders, leaders respond to the call. It was not only the laity who responded. Church leaders across the globe took note. Many bishops and cardinals expressed quiet admiration. Some released public statements of support. They recognized the gospel truth in his words. They saw a path forward for evangelization. A church that serves is a church that attracts. A church that loves is a church that convinces. Tagle's vision was one of authentic witness. This resonated with many pastoral hearts. Theologians began to unpack the statement, its implications for ecclesiology, its challenge to clericalism, its call for a servant leadership model. They saw it as a continuation of the deepest reforms envisioned by Vatican II, a church in dialogue with the modern world, but always anchored in Christ's example. Tagle's words sparked renewed theological reflection on the very nature and mission of the church. Leaders of other Christian denominations, and even some from other faith traditions, acknowledged the power of Tagle's message. The call to stand with the vulnerable is a universal ethical imperative. Stirrings within the Vatican, a time for reflection. Within the ancient walls of the Vatican, Cardinal Tagle's words did not go unnoticed. They arrived like a fresh breeze, carrying the scent of the wider world. The new pontificate of Pope Leo XIV was still in its earliest days. Barely 2 weeks had passed since his election. The Roman Curia was observing, listening, trying to discern the new pope's direction. Tagle's statement added a significant voice. There was undoubtedly a spectrum of reactions. Some officials, deeply aligned with Pope Francis's legacy, would have felt a sense of vindication and a renewed impetus for their work. Tagle's call affirmed their own convictions that the Church must be poor and for the poor. They saw his words as supportive of the ongoing need for reform and renewal. A church that is less about power and more about humble service. Others may have felt a measure of unease. Navigating the new path. Challenges and considerations. The path illuminated by Cardinal Tagle is one of profound beauty and truth. Yet, it is not without its challenges. Walking with the wounded requires immense sacrifice. It demands courage and perseverance. It means confronting uncomfortable realities, both within society and within the Church. Translating this noble vision into concrete action requires wisdom, discernment, and collaboration. It is a journey, not a destination. The Church is a vast global institution with diverse cultures and perspectives. What walking with the wounded means in Manila may look different in Munich or Montevideo. Harmonizing these local expressions with a universal vision is key. Pope Leo XIV, in his new role, faces the task of fostering this unity while respecting legitimate diversity. Tagle's words provide a guiding principle. A mission reawakened. The Church redefines its steps. Cardinal Tagle's statement has acted as a catalyst. It is prompting a reawakening, a renewed focus on the Church's core mission, to be a field hospital for the broken, to be a mother with an open heart. This is not a new mission, of course. It is the mission given by Christ himself, but every generation must rediscover it and embrace it with fresh zeal. Tagle has helped ignite that process across dioceses and parishes worldwide. Conversations are beginning to shift. Pastoral councils are asking new questions. Are our doors truly open to all? Are we actively seeking out the wounded? Are we advocating for justice effectively? Budgets are being re-examined. Priorities are being re-evaluated. The focus is moving outwards towards the margins, away from internal preoccupations alone. New initiatives are being inspired. Ministries to the homeless are expanding. Support groups for the grieving are forming. Advocacy for migrants is strengthening. Efforts to combat human trafficking are intensifying. Beacon of Hope. Cardinal Tagle's enduring influence. Cardinal Luis Antonio Tagle stands as a significant moral voice in our times. His recent proclamation is more than a statement. It is an invitation, a challenge, a comfort. It reminds the Church of its truest self, its deepest calling, its ultimate purpose, to reflect the merciful face of Christ to a world yearning for healing and hope. His words resonate far beyond Vatican City, touching hearts in every corner of the globe. In this new chapter of the Church's life under the leadership of Pope Leo XIV, Cardinal Tagle's influence will be crucial. He serves as a bridge, connecting the legacy of Pope Francis with the emerging path of the new pontificate. His emphasis on pastoral care and on a church that serves the poor provides a steady, guiding light for navigating the complexities ahead. He is, for many, a beacon of hope, a symbol of a church that is listening, a church that is learning, a church that is willing to change. His humility and genuine compassion are qualities that inspire trust. They draw people towards the message he proclaims, a message of God's unconditional love for every single person, especially those who are suffering. Please subscribe to our channel History Documentary Hub for more insightful videos and intriguing content.